Hey there viewers, welcome back to Ray of All Trades. Today we are going to put on a new brush cutter blade and test it out, see how it works. So I'm working with a Stihl product. Need to take the string trimmer head off of it. Generally you can throw any kind of, I lost the tool that came with this. There's a hole here to stop this from spinning, so I'm throwing a 5/32 Allen wrench in there. And the head, some grass in there, and the head comes off backwards. So basically I'm going to be tightening, by most people's standards, to get this head off of here. Pull that head off of there. We're going to end up using that again. I'm just going to flip over so you guys can see. These can go on backwards, so make sure that the flat side is facing out. The cutter head, the words face up like that. There is a block washer with key teeth on it. And looks like the pressure goes against that. And I've got a cup that goes on top of there. And then the nut. And like I said, it's backwards threads. So I'm spinning it counterclockwise to tighten. So I'm going to lock this back in place again. Taking that same Allen wrench in there. I'm going to test this thing out. I got it off Amazon. Looks pretty aggressive. Looks like a chainsaw attached to a metal disc. I don't want to over tighten it. Let's see, I'll keep an eye to see if it comes loose. It's pretty aggressive though. Whoops, see that? I don't know if y'all can see it, it's wobbly, and that's because I didn't put it on there centered. Look, I get dropped into the center groove there. I don't want to hold this blade with my hand because it'll cut you whether you got gloves on or not. It'll cut you. There we go. That's looking a little bit better. The easiest way was I turned it upside down so it stayed centered on there so I can tighten it up. I'm going to keep the guard on there because if this thing comes loose, I want to at least protect myself. See if this thing gassed up and give it a try. First impressions. This is a Stihl FS80R. Pretty decent trimmer. I don't know if y'all can tell, when I would rev it up, it wouldn't spin up quickly. It also didn't let go quickly. So I'm imagining that it's going to heat up that clutch pretty well. I mean, it's warm, but it's not terrible. So it definitely takes a little bit of load on the trimmer. Gear case is a little bit warm. Remember, we just greased it. Blade, not warm at all. Blade, still fairly sharp, which is amazing because it was actually like hitting the wood. And even when I would log into stuff that expected it to really kick, it didn't really kick. It kind of bounced off. So it's not as dangerous as I thought it was going to be. Don't get me wrong, this is dangerous, but not as bad as I thought it was going to be. All in all, happy. Most of the stuff I was cutting, I could have done with a string trimmer. So I was trying to cut some branches so you guys can see that with different sizes and whatnot. Remember, it's a brand new saw or brand new blade, so I imagine if it was kind of dull, it probably wouldn't cut as fast as it did. Looks like you sharpen it with a regular chainsaw file, and yeah, it's pretty warm one out here in the Commonwealth today. Sweating a lot. Humidity is way up here. But anyways, like I said, it's not a real high-end string trimmer, but it's also not a low-end string trimmer either. The FS80 is a Pro Series. For the doubters, there's the Pro Series sticker, but it's at the lower end of the Pro Series. So, yeah, kind of mixed. I think it has its place, and that place is probably when you've got something that a string trimmer would be either throwing too much stuff or it would just be eating up string. But it never came loose. I didn't overly tighten it. I know I had a decent size ratchet on it, but I didn't over tighten it because I really didn't want to strip out any threads. So, if you guys got anything out of the video, really appreciate a thumbs up. I will link this down in the description if you want to buy one and give it a try. And if you do, I would recommend keeping that guard on there. So thanks for hanging out with me, guys. Catch you on the next one.